Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to the colorful world of Skittles. Skittles brings you a jolt of 5 fruity flavors in every bite, giving you the chance to taste the rainbow like never before. Break free from the ordinary day-to-day with the help of Skittles Chewy Candy. Skittles is a must in my candy jar, movie snack, even my secret, so an afternoon pick-me-up. And I don't even care who knows it. Add a splash of joy to your day with Skittles. There's nothing better than fruity fun that tickles your taste buds. Taste the rainbow.
The dream is real. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your lifestyle specialist, Kid and Bird, reporting to you live from the safest place on earth. I call it Loveland. Child, the trees got the leaves falling on the ground. Round of applause for fall. It's here, huh? You can't run from it, huh? Coming up on your ass. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? I hope you're feeling great.
That man said the trees got the leaves.
Yeah, bars. I ain't even know we special. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 53 at Peace. I want to introduce my illustrious panel of superheroes, fresh off the grill or I don't know what she was cooking or cutting. But put your hands together for Coco. Kendra, round of applause. Beautiful face in the place. Yes, child.
I'm cooking stir fry this evening.
Oh, you getting it with the what?
Somebody get it!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep those round of applause going for my brother from another mother. We call him Bluetooth. His name is Teules. Round of applause for this motherfucker here. He gonna get rid of a cord, okay? He gonna Bluetooth the shit out of something today, okay? Keep those round of applause going. Yes, keep it going. We got her out of jail, ladies and gentlemen. We have sprung her. She got a new back drop. Dr. Sugar, what's up, baby?
Hey, y'all.
Lord,
If you don't hear the hey, y'all, it's not time to start the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to say that this past week has been a real week. You know, on my Soul Food Sunday, I shared with you guys the value of being at peace. And it seems like when I do these Soul Food Sundays that they want me to expound because, you know, I always kind of let people fill in the blanks with their situations and their lives and how it can, attach to what they're doing and mean something to what they're doing in their lives. But I want to share a little bit of what happened last week. My aunt, who's like my second mom, you know, I lived with her several different times when my mom would send me to live with her when I was younger. So big shout out to my Detroit crew. What up, though? Because that's why some people think I'm from Detroit, because I went to school in Detroit during some of my upbringing, and it was her that I lived with. And my Aunt Linda, man, she literally has given up on life. You know what I mean? Like when I say just the thoughtfulness it takes to put into yourself and the vibrant, things she used to do, she just doesn't do anymore. And over the years, there's been concerns, and we all, you got those relatives, you kind of waiting to hear something. You know what I mean? Like when my father died, I was waiting to hear something. I knew something was coming. And I got a call that she had a stroke. My cousin, her son, who's like my brother, was 6 months apart. He came from California immediately. I came up 2 days later. And when I went up, y'all, it was just all types of feelings, because at the end of the day, you're not really processing the things you need to be equipped with when death is on the table. You know what I'm saying? And I think young, if you experience anything young as it adheres to death, whether it been relatives, friends, or whatever, it was so immediate, but it was also so many other things going on in your life that you could just continue on and try to get, or actually get into the, normalcy of your life. Not that things didn't hurt, not that you didn't feel things, but you could actually move on because you had school, you had sports, you had things, you know what I'm saying? So you were active. But as we get older, child, it seemed like people dying, and you just can't get away from people dying. It's like every turn there's some destructive news. I mean, look what's happening in Israel and in Palestine right now. Unbelievable. Overnight, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wanted to share this story with my aunt because there's several pivotal things. When I was 16 years old, my aunt used to talk about my mother crazy. Emil probably deserved some of the stuff she was saying, but it was no thing to tell a child. These were not things to tell a child. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell y'all, it was my 16th birthday, I'm in them streets and I'm feeling myself. And one day she said something crazy. And I'm like, let me tell you something. Linda, I love you. We have a great relationship. You have done so much for me, but you're not finna talk about my mama no more. You're not finna talk to me any kind of way. This is 16 years old. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you at work, I am probably the one in the family that has the best relationship with her because I just don't play. But that's how I don't play with people. I just don't play. Like I'm gonna tell you how I feel, how I'm coming. You're gonna be with it or you can get the fuck on. That's anybody. Hear me. Anybody. Family, friend, or whatever. So I'm going up there and I'm just thinking about how my aunt is not at peace, right? And I knew this because of this crazy ass look she gave my cousin. I was like, oh, she on her shit. Oh, she on her shit. She want smoke. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, you just had a stroke. That man done flew from LA, you know what I'm saying, to come be with you, and you still on your shit. And then I had to also talk to my cousin because of the relationship that they have, you know, with the way that she acts, right? He feels like, damn, like, you know, I want to be here and be supportive, you know, but I'm telling him too, you got to be at peace with who she is. Like, this is right now, this is not even conversational. Like, we got to handle the family business. You know, we're responsible now. We're the ones, right? We're the ones. And so I'm saying this to y'all because I really, the entire week, I was never emotional. I was always at peace at what had to happen. There's a lot of shit involved. You know what I mean? Power of attorney stuff, my special needs cousin. There's a lot of things. But ladies and gentlemen, because I'm at peace, I can move the pieces on the board better. Because I'm at peace, I can counsel people around me that are unraveling. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when you think about life, you're not thinking that being at peace with the things that you think you can get at peace with later on. The things that you just let linger because it's gonna work itself. I know it's not. No, it's not. If you don't handle that shit, it will eat you alive. And these are the things that you can easily fix. You're not having to go through these ranges of emotion. You do not have to do that. I am a witness. I am a product of being at peace because, listen, it's going to grow. The despair and death in your life is going to grow. Listen to me. We are not getting any younger. You're going to see people you love with all your might. And guess what? You have to be at peace with your relationship because all you have is those memories. Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know this because we talked through it. I have not had the best relationship with my father. But when he died, I was at peace. I was sad. I went through the range of emotions. I miss him to this day. He didn't come to my house until I brought him there in the urn. But at the same time, I'm at peace. So I can walk by the urn and I feel no kind of way. Like, damn, dog, if you could experience that thing today, your man was in Japan, he put up 14 again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta be at peace to even think that way. So on today's episode 53, At Peace, I want us to unpack the things that we need to address and that we have to be at peace with. And I started with family, and I want to go to y'all because I think that we are all in this phase of our life, whether it be professionally, business, but more importantly, family. We still got a lot of angst with our family members. How we grown and got angst with our family, we got to fix that. Listen, you 30 something years old, you halfway through. I don't even want to say 50. If you 30 something, the way that the world is going right now, you halfway through. What you gonna do about your surroundings? How you gonna be at peace in your home? How you gonna be at peace at these gatherings? But Taylor, I wanted to tap on you first, man, and see what you thought about that.
You have to do the work, in my opinion, right? You have to know first, what are you accountable for? You know, what are you responsible for in your own life? Everything is not your parents.
Come on.
When you become an adult, when you are an adult, right? It is actually your turn to start fixing some of those issues.
Right.
So I can't blame my mother and father for my deficiencies now that I am a grown up and I am accountable. So now once I am accountable and I do the work, if someone else has a problem in my family, that says more about them than it says about me. Because I'm willing to meet you halfway to figure out how can we, have a conversation. Hey, I understand you did something. This is how I took it. How did you take it? How did you interpret? Right? It has to be a conversation.
Absolutely.
The blame game. Once you're an adult, the blame game has to stop.
Bro, listen.
Yep.
Hold on. Round of applause for Taylor. Y'all keep on blaming people for your shortcomings here. You're not gonna be able to deal with the shit that's coming. I'm telling you. I was just saying that I understand how people lose it. For the first time in my life, I'm understanding how people lose it. When that weight get on your shoulders and you are responsible for everybody, guess what? Some of y'all finna be responsible for everybody. In my family, my Aunt Lena, the GOAT, the image of my aunt is Jessica Brown. I told you I married my aunt. Somebody I've admired my entire life. She the one who stepped up for everybody. Not even just her family. So listen, I'm telling you, the blame game has to stop. You have to have ownership on what you do and bring to the table. Dr. Sugar, you feel me?
I absolutely do. Being the youngest in my family, I never really felt the pressure of stepping up. And I think that the older I've gotten, the more my opinion and my outlook is respected. So my siblings and my parents even come to me and say, well, Sheryl, what do you think?
That's right.
So what are your thoughts? We know that you have been on a journey of making sure that you have peace around you. So what are your thoughts? So it has been an interesting transition of power, I think.
Yeah.
And not saying that I make the decisions in my family, but it is strange that my siblings that I have always looked up to also admire and appreciate and respect my perspective. It's strange. Yes. Because I'm the little sister. My sibling that's next to me was 8 when I was born. My older sister was 15. So to know that we're all on the same playing field is still a little bit of an adjustment for me, because it's just like, y'all really be listening to me. All
That's
right,
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, but listen, you lead by example. Coco, Kendra, Kenya, talk to me, baby.
So I'm the baby as well, but I'm also like the mama.
Come on.
Sugar was just here, met my oldest brother, and he even told her, yeah, she's the mama of the family.
Because you always trying to boss somebody around. You was going to do that, child, whether you lucked up on the responsibility. Now, you was finna bust them guns. I'm telling y'all what we finna do with mom in them house. Niggas. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
I'm a little bossy. But I'm also the one that say what I mean and mean what I say.
Facts.
So, and they know that. But when my mom passed, I also have a special needs brother. My sister is the one who stepped up and constantly check on him. I'm the one that kind of like, if he needs certain things, then I'll step up and go and get those things for him. My immediate family, my brothers and sisters, we don't have problems at all.
Right.
I would say some of my extended family, there is a cousin that I just no longer really, I love her from a distance. Yeah. Mainly because I've given her a chance to, be who she is.
Yes.
And just to be honest, I don't deal with liars. Like, you can't lie on me and you can't lie to me.
Damn, she going all the way in.
I'm cutting you off.
Like, hold on, Kendra. I just want to tell you, you had us. You know what I'm saying? You told us that you love it from a distance. But you just had to go in and just start busting that gun, huh? You just had to go and choose violence.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah,
so I tried multiple times to, mend the relationship and try to have cousin day with her.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah. No, listen, Kendra, some of us, probably most of us, and all of us are not willing to admit it. You got to do that to even have a relationship with some of your family members. You got to put them in a box. You got to put them over there so that you even friends. Ladies and gentlemen, when I want to get into this friend conversation too and being at peace with some of our decisions, I say it all the time. If you didn't like everybody for every little thing you did or they did, you wouldn't have no friends. If you judged everybody for every little thing, you wouldn't have no family, you wouldn't have no friends, you'd be by your motherfucking self. And the gag is, Coco, Kenya, Kendra is right. You have to sometimes love people from a distance. See, what loving someone at a distance does, it allows you to be in their presence. It allows you to see them again and everything be cool. All you done did was create boundaries. All you done did was put them in a theoretical place. Not in a bad way, not the violent way.
That's right.
Not the violent way that Coco, Kenya, Kendra just chose, but the way that keeps y'all conversing at family reunions. At the next time you see, you can have a cocktail and you can reflect on the times that were good. You can reflect on the times that make you be like, that's my cousin, or that's my brother, my sister, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes, y'all, we go into this rabbit hole about what somebody did to me, not realizing you go your whole life in that thought process when, and then something drastic happen, you want to take back everything, all the time wasted, and all the things you should have said. Dr. Shook, talk to me.
I got a story time.
It's story time.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When KB just said that, when people have made up in their mind that they are offended by something that you did, they make it a point to make it the narrative. Facts. And when they go out of their way to try to make you look bad, all you got to do is ignore it, because the people that actually know you, they know that it's not true and it's not your personality. It happened to me.
I like that.
Very recently, and I just had to ignore it and keep rolling, because here's the thing. As much as I wanted to speak and just move forward from a situation, it was brought to my clear, in front of my eyes, attention that the relationship will never be mended, and that's okay, because I know that I didn't do anything wrong. I am at peace because I know that whatever narrative that you want to create is yours, and it has nothing to do with the reality that we're in. So,
hello.
It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that people do that, and then they want to make it so. Baby, everybody knows that that's not who I am. Come on. So it doesn't matter. And really, honestly, it doesn't matter whether everybody knows that's not who I am.
That's right.
I know.
That's right.
I know.
But being at peace with that, sugar, is everything.
Yeah.
You being the judge and jury for your own actions. Letting somebody else define that for you, that gives people power. The power that you don't want nobody to have.
And giving it.
Coco, Kendra, you was about to say something, baby?
I'm listening.
You know when somebody can just shoot you in the face and not even pull a trigger? You know what I'm talking about?
With a smile, though.
Child, I totally agree. I want to get into this one instance, and I have a little story time for
Story time.
Yeah, I want.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's how. Okay, all right. You just gonna choose violence today, huh? You just want to choose violence the entire episode, but I love you, so we here for it. But I want to tell the people that think they know me and don't, you need to be at peace with the fact you don't know me like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you round of applause. You like that? I think that it's a sad thing what social media does. I'm at the hotel this weekend for the Baller Alert Foundation Golf Tournament. Round of applause for Robin Lyon, the Baller Alert Foundation, Christina, Bettina, everybody involved. And, I'm a pleasant soul. I have no, ego when it comes to my people. I'm talking to everybody. But you also gonna approach me correctly. I'm coming outside to give y'all, mind you, this is after the golf tournament. I was like, I forgot to do Soul Food Sunday. So I said, look, the sun's setting. Let me go out on this bay, tape this real quick. So of course I go outside. I'm not even gonna say the hotel, but the hotel used to be amazing. Now it's ratchet, okay? And it was the host hotel for this particular golf tournament in the Ball Alert Foundation. Happy to stay there. I got one of the newly renovated rooms. I was okay, all right? Until I go out back to record Soul Food Sunday. Walking down the stairs, people saying, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Okay, hey, what's happening? You good? So I'm trying to get to the water, sun going down. I need to record Soul Food Sunday, right? So there's one guy with a girl, and he turned around, do-rag on, mind you, by the pool, okay? So anybody with a do-rag on, socks, a jacket, with some slides and some trunks, be careful, okay? Didn't want to walk past him. Saw him eyeing me from the fucking door, okay? So I get to the back. Now mind you, ladies and gentlemen, if someone says Kenny Burns or KB, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say hello. Now that's a little too close for you to think you that close to be calling me certain things, but you might hear somebody call me that don't even say my whole name like you know me. You're a little too close when you don't know me. Ladies and gentlemen, I say, how you doing, champ? You're like, you don't know me? Bruh. And I'm like, no, I don't know you. But how you doing? I'm from DC. You know, and when I tell you, soon as he said that, I lost all respect from him. You wanna know why? Because one, you don't know me. Number two, you got an opportunity to speak to me if that's what you really want to do. Because the next couple sentences was like, I got a cigar, tobacco, something. You know what I'm saying? I want to get your number, basically. DM me. Like, people need to be at peace with who you are. You don't know me, and you literally was acting like you knew me.
Right.
Now, I don't give a fuck if I met you twice in my life. I don't know you. And I know I didn't meet him before because I would remember his fake jewelry. Because I don't play nothing fake around me, about me, near me. But the fact that he did that, it almost resorted me back to a way of thinking. To, you know what I'm saying? Almost like, I'm not going to front on you in front of your girl because I could embarrass you.
Cause that's what that was.
You feel me? Like you doing all that.
I know KB, and then now we see you don't know KB. Quit playing with my friend. Okay?
And I didn't want to do that to you, brother. I didn't want to embarrass you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But now in his mind, he think he know me because he see me on Instagram all the time or wherever the hell you seen me in the club or something.
That's
you
weird.
think we cool, and now you... So I showed you grace, brother. I didn't say nothing crazy to you in front of your girl, but we all need to be at peace with who we are. Hello? We need to be at peace.
Hello?
But we just don't know everybody like that because social media don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
That's right.
It really don't.
I wanted to say that because I just feel like if people would stop trying so hard to be liked, to be seen, to be accepted, you might fuck around. You might fuck around and be accepted. You might fuck around, be in the circles you want to be in, but you choose to come to a person like me. Now, I ain't talking about other young hustlers trying to figure it out, and you might have seen, say the place, say where you was at, what you was doing. Don't miss the mark. Get involved, like, oh yeah, we was such and such and such and such, but no, you want to come to somebody like me and say, you know me, I'm supposed to know you. I'm not friends with people that wear fake jewelry. I'm just not friends with them. We have nothing in common. If you wear fake anything, I don't do that. If you're at a pool in socks, if you're on sand with socks, we're not in the same friend group. Our peer group is different. If you cannot be honest with yourself, I can't talk to you. I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
And I'm not sorry. Because this is where we are as a culture. We have the audacity to think we there. You're not there. You gotta work to have relationships. Right. You gotta work to be in relationships. You have to work for favor. You just not gonna get favor by appearing like you was something you wasn't. I just can't. I'm trying not to bust this gun, but Coco, Kenya, Kendra, getting look Tiffany like bust it. But I'm just.
Look, you should.
Please.
Because people with that familiar spirit, they don't realize how detrimental it is.
Child, hold on.
And like you keep saying, KB.
Jesus.
Because the thing is, I'm not on KB's level, but people recognize me like at homecoming that I don't know because my sister also went to Kentucky State, right? So they see me on her social media. They in a whole different age group, right? They know who I am, but they trying to figure out who I am. Instead of being weird, like, hey, Sheryl, they like, are you Sherry's sister? I'm like, yes, I am. Yeah. So that's regular. But when people forget who they are, they just be talking slick. Like, who are you? What? Tell me your name, baby.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
You got to be at peace with your position. That's the thing.
In life.
You got to be at peace with your position.
And ladies and gentlemen, it don't have to be, to Cheryl's point, it don't need to be weird. You make things weird and then you wonder why you get the reactions you get. And then you hurt when somebody stiff arm you like the Heisman. And ladies and gentlemen, all you people that work in customer service, and Teules, I'm coming to you. But if you work in customer service, I need you to fix your attitude. I need you to fix your attitude, because guess what happens when you are meeting people with energy? You get energy back. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, you're going to get, if that energy is correct, a tip. Huh? And even if they ain't got cash, they're gonna ask you for your Venmo, your Cash App, huh? They're gonna try to take care of you, but I carry my golf clubs for the first time ever on the plane. This trip, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for me.
Come on.
Ain't nobody clapping for you taking your golf clubs to a golf tournament.
Tiger
Well, he
Woods.
look like he know what he doing now.
This is what I'm saying. Round of applause.
I said what I said.
Yeah, I know you did. You're just choosing violence today. So I'm going to get my golf clubs, right? And my driver and I, we talking this shit, right? So we see a little line, we go. I said, hey. I said, did the flight from Miami come in yet? He said, what? Now, y'all know me. Even today, I don't know if I do too many whats like that, you know. And he turned around like, what?
It's the what for me,
right? Yeah. So I was like, is the Miami flight in? He's like, hold on, and he walked over. He checks the bag. So my driver looks at me like, oh shit, you don't know, you know, you depend on what version today, you know what I'm talking about? And I was like, I said, oh gee, I can't go on. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly he frustrated with his job he has. You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, no. But lately I've been running into youngers that just do not know what to say out their mouth.
Yep.
They saying the wildest shit, Taylor, like, is this unbelievable? Because your tips depend on it. Your job depends on it. Like, you growing in your business depends on how you deal with people. Am I tripping?
They just don't know how to love well. It's kind of like the kick I'm on. And it's, you know, not everybody, but a lot of people are walking around with this spirit of covetousness, which is antithetical to peace.
Wait, say that term again. You just put me on a new word. Look at me in Kendra's face.
You covet what somebody else has.
I
want what you have.
Got it. Say it. I heard that before.
That is antithetical to peace. Because if you are truly at peace, right, it's a slap in God's face for you to want what someone else has. What you're telling God is, I'm not happy with what you gave me. The air in my lungs, the mental capacity, I'm not happy with that. I want to have what they have. And that is antithetical to peace. You can't, that even shows up in your workplace. If you are customer service, you're customer centric. Why you got an attitude? It's not my fault that you decided to hang out at Burger King and get the job. I'm glad that you're working, but I just want the burger.
Right. I don't want your energy.
Why are you so angry?
You're putting evil spirits over my Whopper with cheese. You are making my chocolate milkshake not taste as delicious with this energy. I'm
telling you, it happened to me today. It happened to me today too, Taylor. Like,
are you serious?
I'm coming through the airport, picking up my homegirl and her mom from the airport, and you know how they make you circle.
Right.
They done moved the sale lot. It ain't in the right place. I said, where is the sale lot? Young lady asked the man. The man came over talking, you need to move. I said, excuse me, where's the sale lot?
Right.
I was talking so low. He said, it's that such and such on Murfreesboro Pike. I said, okay, so I'm gonna just drive slowly. He said, and you're gonna move when I tell you to.
Ooh.
I said, I don't know if something else happened, but please don't speak to me that way.
Yeah.
You need to move and I'm gonna move you. He started taking a picture of my license plate. I said, do you want me to stop so that you can take it? Cause then I flip.
Yeah.
Cause don't talk to me like that. I'm a lady, don't speak. Well, you disrespected me. I said, whoa, your eyes are crossing, sir.
Yeah.
See, then I get proud. Then I'm like, you mad cause your eyes crossed. But I don't wanna feel like that.
Nah,
but then you
for real.
take me there and then I had to let my window down and say, I hope you have a great day. I really wanted to say, I hope you have the day you deserve.
Man, listen.
But I didn't say it.
Round of applause. Look, Sugar, I ain't gonna lie to you. Showing grace is the best thing we could do in them situations because they are clearly about to lose it. And that's what we're not realizing, y'all. We are not realizing that these people are mad because they are not happy. And that's where I need people to be
Stop
at
right
peace.
there.
I'm sorry.
Just going to give you a hand clap.
Thank you.
They are mad because they're not happy.
Yeah,
love it.
But the people that aren't happy don't know how to be happy. It is clear, right? Because you just changed your range of emotions in that conversation, but you brought yourself back. That's somebody being able to, what I used to tell my youngest, turn the light switch on and off. You have to have the power to turn it on and off and know when to leave it off and leave it on. You just got to know. That's part of the dynamic. But in these businesses, y'all, and I'm going to hurt a few people's feelings right now. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings from the standpoint of you ain't shit. I'm trying to help you get your shit together. At some point, you got to make choices based on your skill set, okay? We too old. Yeah, you in your 30s, you too old to be making decisions that are not dependent on your skill set. You could try some shit if you did some shit, ladies and gentlemen. The dream is real in you motherfuckers without the reality to follow from now on. It's not. I'm not. Because you have to base your life on what you are capable of doing. We all have dreams. We all have dreams. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. But when you let that dream trump your reality, you are doing a disservice to yourself. So again, please, at some point, you got to make choices based on your skill set. God bless you. I want you to win. TKBS, I have some big news for you. McDonald's dropping 2 new sauces, sweet and spicy jam and mumbo sauce.
The kids can't wait. I can't either.
That's right. It's time to take your flavor palette to sweet and spicy jam levels on that McGriddle with a side of hash browns. Or get in the pocket like go-go with the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit dripping with mumbo sauce. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it quick because these amazing sauces are only available for a limited time at participating McDonald's. It's time to get saucy with sweet and spicy jam and mumbo sauce at McDonald's. TKBS Nation, this podcast is brought to you by the good folks at American Express. With Amex, every day can feel like a vacation. I wanted some Chinese food. Yes, I got what I wanted at Mr. Child's, and guess what I used to pay for dinner with? Yes, my American Express. The dream is real. When you're with Amex, you can make every day feel like the best day ever. American Express. Don't live life without it. TKBS Nation, is your lifestyle specialist, Kenneth Burns. And child, if you're tired of those red marks on your legs from the mosquitoes, or if ants, roaches, and flies are making you angry at the barbecue, I have the answer. It's called STEM. That's right. I think it's the best mosquito repellent out. And for those ants, roaches, and flies, STEM also has a bug killer. The plant-based active ingredients and entomologists tested make it safe to use around people and pets when used as directed. The barbecue will never be the same. Keep those mosquitoes up off them. Let's put those ants, roaches, and flies in a coffin. STEM, the new wave of mosquito and bug control. And you want to know why? Because the dream is real. Tough is in your DNA. It drives your resilience. Even when they told you you couldn't, you did what no one else could because you're different from the rest. Every day you work hard to conquer challenges, making the impossible happen. And tomorrow you'll do it all over again with a truck that's just as tough as you. Explore the best Ford truck for you today at Ford.com. Built Ford Tough. I just learned Discover credit cards do something pretty awesome. At the end of your first year, they automatically double all the cash back you've earned. That's right. Everything you earn doubled. All the cash back from eating at your favorite soup dumpling restaurant. Doubled. All the cash back from that trip where you sort of learned to snowboard. Also doubled. And the best part, you don't have to do anything ridiculous to get it. Nope. Discover does it automatically. Seriously though, see terms and check it out for yourself at discover.com/match. This episode is sponsored by eBay Authenticity Guarantee. With eBay Authenticity Guarantee, you know you're getting the real deal. Whether you're looking for a head-turning handbag or a watch that says it all, jewelry that makes you look like the gym, or sneakers and streetwear that make every step feel fly. These days, to know for sure you're getting the real deal, go straight to eBay. When you're searching, just look for that blue check mark. It will say Authenticity Guarantee. That means when you buy it, you can be confident that it's authenticated by real experts. It's nothing like getting something and knowing it's real. Listen, when you're finally ready to buy that thing you love, you have to make sure you're not going to catch a fake. Facts. They're everywhere, and it's really tough to tell the difference for yourself. With eBay Authenticity Guarantee, that's easy. So again, look for the blue check mark. That way, when it hits your doorstep, not only do you know it's real, but the feeling you get when you put it on is also for real. Ensure your next purchase is the real deal. Visit ebay.com for terms. I'm just tired because people be trying to do all this business shit and try to whoop-de-wham and flam and scam. The whoop-de-wham, flam, and scam. Can you give me...
Oh, that...
Hello?
Graphic.
The whoop-de-wham, scam, and flam. And that's what you really want to do with your life. You think that you going to go do something that's going to be long-lasting without a skill set involved? You really believe that? And if you do,
no,
it's going to be taken away as quick as it came. Trust what I'm telling you.
Here's the thing. They don't really believe it. They just think that it's going to happen. They don't believe it within themselves, because if they did believe it, they would put the work behind it so that it wouldn't be something that's fly by night. Because those are the same people that do stuff every 6 months. It's something different. And not because you moved on, because you have perfected something. Now you scamming for something else.
Come on.
We don't want to buy nothing else from you.
Talk that.
We're not buying nothing else from you because you ain't done no research on who your suppliers are. So the tags are falling off, your lettering is falling off, your chenille patch ain't right, ain't nothing stitched down.
Sorry, Tasha Tony.
And then you don't even email me back when I tell you something ain't right. You a lie.
Ooh, who did what? See, we are choosing violence. Taylor, talk to me.
I just think they believe more in their ability to manipulate than in their actual talent, right?
Ooh.
We got a culture of manipulators.
Ooh.
You know, how many t-shirt companies do we need? How many makeup joints do we need? How much Fashion Nova and Shein do we need? It's your ability to manipulate people to think that what you really have is of value. And that's not accurate. And until you run into somebody that's like, you know what, listen here, brother, sister, I know what you're trying to do.
Right.
It's not going to work. No, we can't do business together because you're not really trying to do business. You're not trying to be a business person. You're trying to be a master manipulator.
Ooh.
That's so real. That is so real, but not too much on Shein, though.
Yeah.
And Fashion Nova. Why we gotta,
No, listen, I like them. I'm just saying, you see, there's a new one.
Every day.
No, we get it.
There's a new
No, listen, Teules.
We just messing with you.
And Teules is dead right, though.
He is.
It's almost like because someone else is doing something, you think you're going to do your version of it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's sometimes how it happened. But if you know goddamn well you can't compete, take your ass to sleep. Okay? Dream another fucking dream and wake up and get busy with your skill set. Stop playing with your own emotions. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the end game? Y'all keep acting like there's not an end game. I created this because what's going on with my auntie right now. There is an end game. Who's okay with your ending? Ooh. Who's okay right now today? Something happened today. Who's okay from you being here? You got people you're responsible for. I don't give a fuck you got children or not. Come, who's okay? Can you be at peace with leaving people with nothing? Nothing.
Oh, they gonna have some.
No, but I'm saying, see, people get, and I'm not even talking about the physical all the time. Everybody ain't got the means. What are you leaving? Are you at peace with what you are leaving? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I am a witness. I bear witness to this offering, right? This offering has people changing their lives. I am a witness. This is not like, and we only a year in, mind you, I've been doing this my whole life, but this, I'm seeing the fruit bearing from the offering.
And that's the thing. A lot of times we don't see the fruit that bears from what we give. But when we start seeing the fruit bearing, it's like, oh, okay, now I see. It's almost like when I had somebody, an older person, come to me and tell me they were inspired by me.
Come on.
I was just like, oh, this is just crazy.
Yeah.
Because you just don't think that people are looking at you like that. Somebody inboxed me the other day talking about, Sheryl, you are rocking the locks. I didn't make no announcement that I locked my hair.
Yeah.
But she said, 15 years ago, when you went natural, I went natural because you did. I said, wait, what?
Yes.
And you don't realize people are doing stuff or you're influencing people in a positive way until they tell you. And if they don't tell you, you just keep living. As long as you living right, somebody's being influenced.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of fucking being your authentic self. Be at peace with who you are. And that's this culture, man. This culture, it has us so obsessed with trying to be like everybody else but ourselves. We are literally waking up every day being told we gotta do X, Y, and Z to exist. And then you find yourself damn near scratching like Pookie from goddamn New Jack City when you put your phone down. If you don't know, that's a sign of you trying to visualize and be a part of and whoop-de-wham, scam and flam, whatever the fuck genius said I just said that she just put up on the screen, then you have a problem. You need to go see psychiatric help. It's real. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have to be at peace with it because it is not going to work out in our favor. All this AI, all this replacement of humans in the workplace, all of this stuff we saw in movies that is coming to fruition, they're not gonna need you. And I don't know what's going on the last couple of weeks and if y'all been seeing this, but every 2 days I see them comparing American products and Canadian products, American products and European products. They trying to kill us. Oh yeah, they trying to kill us. They're trying to shorten our lifespan because there's too many of us. And if they trying to do that, and now they building robots to replace you, we done already talked about the fuck buddies now. It started out with roses and the shit that Coco, Kenya, Kendra put y'all on.
Leave alone now.
And now it's gonna be a whole
episode.
human named Buck coming to fuck the shit out your wife. Robot. Not gonna need you.
Almost made it through the episode.
Yeah, almost. But you know, this is this is real. Yeah, I mean that little part might have been a little, you know what I'm saying? What Coco, Kenya, Kendra would say. But I'm just saying, this is like where we at.
We are infatuated with influencers as opposed to innovators.
Oh, hold on, brother. Can I give you a Muslim name, brother? Give me some shit.
His name already. Hey, Ule, what you gonna do?
He's on some Farrakhan, but I don't want to say fair, brother Aloysius. That's what Ebony called me. I'm gonna get that to you, brother Aloysius. You are, round of applause. You are just.
That sound like he from Mississippi.
Yeah, okay. A light-skinned Negro named Aloysius, brother Aloysius. You might want to listen to what he got to say.
That's crazy.
From now on, you know you about to get hit with that table, by the way. I can't let it go. I can't.
Yeah, he done named me another name.
Yeah,
might as well give one.
Because you the one, not the two, baby. Taylor, I'm sorry.
It's, to be your authentic self, that's where your innovation comes from. You cannot leave your costume. You can only leave yourself here. And that's how you will make impact, by being your true self. All the costumes, the character costumes that you have on, nobody's going to remember that. That's why so many entertainers, rappers, you die and then you're gone. They don't think about you a year from now. Why? Because you just had a bunch of costumes. Whereas Tupac, as controversial as he was, still talking about him 30 years later. Why? Because he just became his authentic self. Right? You're going to talk about people who are innovators. That's the A&Rs. The reason why hip hop is down 40% because y'all creating influencers. You're creating copies. You're trying to make a quick buck, an easy buck. You're scamming the consumer. Hip hop was an art form that we know no other culture could do. And I'm not trying to, take nothing away from Europeans, from other ethnicities, but we knew how to do that. We innovated that. But now that you guys are influencing this TikTok and this everybody can do that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody can do that. Everybody can't be a Kendrick, a J. Cole, a Jay. You can't do that, right? But what you can do is have hip hop down 40% because you're creating carbon copies. Ain't nobody gonna remember.
Nobody. Round of applause, brother Aloysius. Round of applause, brother Aloysius. Let me tell y'all something. This is how I know God is in this conversation. Because I have been screaming to the top of my lungs about the impurity in the art that's being delivered musically. I've been talking about this since the pandemic. I don't know if it's the last 2 weeks, but everybody and their mama got something to say now all of a sudden about where we at musically. And I ain't gonna act like ain't been no brothers and sisters out there having some conversation. But I know since I done gone viral about a week and a half ago, everybody's entering the chat. Now y'all can have credit for yourselves and your knowledge of the business and how you feel. But I know here we discuss this often. And the music business needs to be at peace where we going. Y'all need to be at peace. Because the same motherfuckers want to come out of the buildings on fire. Huh? Y'all could have been said something. Been affected change. And I'm with it. Because guess what? I don't care about none of that. I care about the change. But we have to start checking it at the door. And we got to be at peace with that. We got to be at peace with rules. We have to be at peace with gatekeepers, not hate keepers. We got to be at peace with it. It's not rocket science. We would not be here if you don't have a form of music as the engine to the culture you created. You have no culture. Ladies and gentlemen, hip hop is our culture. If you do not have a soundtrack to that, now I will put a little, what's the thing you say?
Caveat.
I put a that on your face, Dr. Sugar. I'll put a caveat there though. R&B and soul music is really the soundtrack to our lives. But hip hop was the boldest form of us I've ever seen. And our culture has benefited from hip hop culture. Black music culture, that's our culture. We live, breathe, eat, sleep, you know what I'm saying? All the things, all the marks that we have to meet are met by black music culture. It has provided every opportunity we have today.
Yep.
Period. But
And it
ladies and
started
gentlemen,
at the inception.
but that form will be over, was my point. Hip hop will be over. You think rock and roll was gonna go away in the 80s and early 90s? You thought that was the number one form of music. It is an indie genre. So, you about to say something else, Sheryl?
No, I was just saying, like, music has been the soundtrack of our lives from the beginning. When we weren't allowed to speak to each other, we were able to sing songs to be able to communicate in different ways. And when we weren't able to, there was no email. We had to figure out a way, and those songs traveled from place to place, taking the messages that need to be delivered. The Freedom Riders, they sang something. Like, it's just, it's in us. It's in us. You know, you can't make it up. It just is what it is.
Absolutely. Coco, Kenya, Kendra, I want to wrap up the episode 53 at peace. Going around talking about like how we need to be at peace in the community. If you have any personal testimony to share, because I'm learning that as I share my journey with y'all, and I don't get all into the nooks and crannies, but I take things in my life to share with the nation so they can be like, damn, he going through it too. Is there anything like that with you?
I have come to my peace within the last few years because, you go through trials and tribulations in all forms of relationships, whether it's your marriage, whether your friends, your family, those kind of things. And so I had to sit down with myself and set boundaries and that I want to put in place, that I no longer felt like it was serving me the peace that I needed to move forward in my life. And so once I did that, there was a lot of ruckus once I set those boundaries. But I had to move through that, and I had to have conversations. And, even with me and my husband, having counseling to kind of figure some things out, because we're not communicating the same. We're two different peoples now. That's right. I have elevated to a different point in my life where I'm looking and doing other things that he wasn't used to.
Right.
And so it was a little friction there for a minute. But I think at this point in time, once I set those boundaries and we work those things out, we're coming back to a common ground. But it takes work, and you have to work, and you can't just give up all of a sudden. Yeah. You have to let that person evolve into who they're becoming.
Yes.
Because what people don't understand.
Facts.
For a long time, I thought marriage was easy because I didn't go through anything.
Right.
But once I hit that thing that was like, oh, this is the thing.
Right.
This is the thing that they say is hard.
You have to fight.
Yeah, that's where the work come in.
That's right.
It's no longer, and I realize that, and that's the journey I'm on now, and I'm at peace with my decisions, and I'm at peace with where I'm going, and hopefully it could continue to go into the place that I want it to go.
Congratulations, breakthrough.
That's good.
From confusion can come clarity. But you got to be clear that you want to get through the confusion. All right. Coco, Kendra, you did that. Dr. Aloysius, the Honorable Muhammad Teules.
As far as me finding peace, really not just being honest with myself, taking off the mask that whatever I felt like I had to do, instead of being my authentic self, I found peace when it was, and I mean a peace that passes all understanding that only God can give, when you recognize that in this life you are going to have trouble. God said, take joy because I've overcome them all. And that leads into your just authentic self. Like, I'm going to be me. I've said it before. I am a wonderful mess and a masterpiece.
Come on.
I don't try to be something I'm not. I don't do things in the dark. Everything is in the light. Hey, this is how I am. Yep. I'm working on certain things. If you don't like it, I get it. I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm not trying to be your cup of tea. I like coffee anyway.
I like that.
So, I'm going to be my authentic self, and with that, there is peace.
Yes.
Because with peace, I don't have to try to impress anyone.
That's right. Round of applause again. I love that. Let's have some breakthroughs. Dr. Sugar.
So I think that
was my Oprah moment, by the way. I'm sorry, I got it.
I believe that knowing and accepting the fact that everybody is not going to give you what you give them has been a turning point for me, because I am a go all above and beyond and be here for everybody type girl. And I realize now that everybody's support doesn't look like my support, and that's okay. Everybody's friendship doesn't look like my friendship, and that's okay. And sometimes we mature, like Kendra said, we mature past certain points, and we have to adjust who we are and who people expect us to be and what we expect from others based on where we are. Accepting people for who they are is a really big thing for me, because like I think you said earlier, KB, sometimes you have to love people from a distance and put them in the box that they belong in.
Hello?
So like some people just can't have a whole lot of access to me, and that's okay.
And that's going to protect your peace.
Protected. Do you hear me? Like a armed truck.
Yeah.
So like in the morning time, there are few people that can talk to me in the morning time. Whoever. Okay, I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, no.
So
don't do the
there's
Coco
a few people that
can
talk to me in the morning time. Some people just can't have my morning time because your energy starts off messy. I can't start my day off messy.
Yeah.
I gotta stretch, I gotta work out, I gotta drink the water, I gotta have a little coffee.
Yeah.
I gotta do a little meditation, I gotta pray, I don't need you coming to me talking about, girl, I got tea. Yeah. Not at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Not with me. So yeah.
Where the coffee at?
Right. Accepting people for where they are is really the point of peace that I had to come to in order to really have a realistic expectation. And that realistic expectation is a whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to hold you to something that you can't give me.
Oh, Lord.
It's not fair.
Come on.
It is not fair.
Yeah.
If you okay, that's the end of the show.
No, for real though, and we're gonna keep this conversation going after the podcast on our evening 7:30 p.m. After show with Michael Angelo and Tiffany Hamilton Burns. I just want to leave y'all with this, man. We are, at a point of no return. This potential of us losing one of the greatest forms of music that we created. I really mean that, because even that call to Drake the other day, I really meant that. I feel like, you do things because of the popularity sometimes, and, we have to do the unpopular things to really lead, especially with the power we have. Don't let that go over your head, Champagne Poppy. So yeah, I just want to encourage us, man, to not take the easy road now. This is where to Kendra's point, this is where we fight. This is where we make adjustments that aren't easy so that we can be at peace with the end game, because the end game is coming. The end game is coming. And that's not even to be, the end game is coming. The end game is coming. Are you prepared? Can you go to the beach twice a year? Can you do little things that's going to make you smile? I love water. I have to be by water. Jessica don't want to move to Miami. I got to go to water 4 times a year. And I ain't talking about Miami water. So how I'm going to get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? And we got to think about these things, y'all. This is listen, y'all should know who you are by now and be at peace with that and plan accordingly, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all.
Be the best scammer you can be.
No more scamming, goddamn. We getting off this podcast.
You ain't gonna get close to me to scam.
Yeah, please. Don't take them pictures. Y'all saw the Instagrams. A man was putting in that goddamn Cash App.
Cash App.
He was fake.
Well, I don't have Cash App.
Yeah, me neither. I don't use none of that. Cash or credit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kendra, Coco, Kenya, would you leave us in our Negro spiritual, please?
That's right. 1, 2, 3. The dream
is real. Bam, 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 bam. Love y'all. The dream is real. This episode of The Kenny Burns Show is brought to you by STEM, who I think has the best mosquito repellent and ant, roach, and fly killer. If you don't want those critters crawling all in your crawl, get STEM and get rid of them all.